Hi everyone, good morning and welcome to my channel. So in today's video we are going to paint these two lovely greeting card, and I have written something in between, but this is totally optional. If you want to keep it in the downward direction you can keep it like that. If you want to keep it a little bit towards upward side you can do that as well. So let's start with today's video. So I'm using this 30% cotton 300 GSM watercolor sheet, and we are going to use masking tape in the center of my sheet like this. So this is totally optional. If you want to keep it. If you don't want to keep it, it's totally up to you. Now we can start with the watercolor. So I'm using very light shade of violet color, so you can use less pigment and more water to make it on the lighter side. And then roughly I'm creating an oval kind of shape like this. So one side little pointed, another side little bit rounded, and because we need different perspective of flower, so you can keep this particular structure in a different direction. Basically the pointed end should direct it towards different side. So that's the only funda in this particular step. So keep doing it and keep filling the whole area of your sheet. Now I'm pretty much done with this particular step. I have filled the whole sheet. Now I am making a nice green color, mixing yellow and blue color together, and with this particular color you can start creating the sepals of the flower. So basically a small green element which we usually see at the base of the flower, because this is a simple flower and a side perspective as well, so we can have little bit of sepals around the base, and you can also extend the stem area. So we need to do this particular step for all the flowers that we have, so keep doing it. Now extend the stem area and keep it throughout the sheet. So basically all the flowers have different perspective, and as per perspective you need to extend the stem area that you have. So tilted, twisted stems basically ended with a flower, so we need to keep doing this particular step throughout the sheet, keeping the different perspective of flower, having different angle of stems, twisted and tilted stems basically. Also you can have additional stems in between, so whenever you feel like you have little space you can add these stems a little bit tilted, twisted. Once done with these stems, I'm going to add leaves around each and every stems that we have. So basically I'm using same color, and with the help of one stroke technique I'm adding leaf around every stem that we have created. So we need to basically fill the rest of the area with these kind of leaves with little bit of negative space in between. So keep doing it for all the stems that you have, and these are one stroke leaves. Basically one stroke leaves means you need to create with single stroke. So you need to apply little pressure into your brush to get little thickness and then release it slowly to get the pointed end. And it is pretty simple and easy to paint such kind of leaves. You need little practice, and if you don't know about one stroke technique, I have already created a separate video wherein I have explained everything about one stroke technique, so you can refer to that video and learn more about these technique, and I can give you a link into my description section. So if in case you are looking for something like this, you can definitely refer to that video as well. So I'm pretty much done with the leaves as well. I have filled rest of my area with these beautiful leaves and simple leaves as well. Now with the help of darker violet color, you can just go around your flower area. With the help of pointed end of your brush, you can start creating little zigzag pattern throughout the flower area to make it look like we have multiple petals in that particular area, and the flower structure would be little bushier with this particular step. So just a zigzag kind of pattern with darker color of violet around the lighter color of violet that we have to make it little bushier. So keep doing it for all the flowers that you have. Once done, now with the help of lemon yellow color, I am creating, no, this is Indian yellow basically. So with the help of Indian yellow color, I am creating few more flowers. These are two strokes flowers, you can say. So I am creating two strokes left and right, combining these two strokes together to create a flower kind of pattern. So these are the smaller flower. Basically all these are flower fillers, you can say, and fill rest of the area with this particular color to have little contrast into the sheet and to get little more element as well. So do this particular step throughout the sheet again, wherever you feel like you have little space to add these kind of flowers. Now you can remove the masking tape slowly, and we are pretty much done with this particular one. I'm thinking to add few more element into this, but we will think about this later. Let's start with the second one. So for the second one, again I'm using masking tape. This time I'm keeping the masking tape in the center only, leaving the left and right area as it is. Now again we need to repeat this similar kind of thing whatever we have done for the first one, but different kind of flower altogether and different kind of colors altogether. So in this one I'm using my orange color, and I have used lighter shade of orange, and I'm creating a rose kind of pattern. These are loose rose, you can say. So you can have little rounded pattern in the center, then around it you can have little wider petal kind of pattern to cover the center part and to make it look like these are the small rose kind of flower. So I am going to do this throughout my sheet, so keep doing it. And color combination is totally up to you, like what kind of color combination you like to have into your greeting card, you can decide. And basically the funda is having different kind of flowers, different kind of leaf all together, and fill the whole area with different element and turn it into a beautiful greeting card. So that's the funda. Now I'm using a red color, and with the help of red color I'm trying to add different kind of flower. So in this particular flower you need 3 to 4 petals only at one side, because I want to keep side perspective flower. So that is why I'm keeping all the petals at one side, and below to these flowers we can have some green element to create the base of the flowers and sepals. So whenever you are creating the side perspective flower, make sure the green element are visible. So keep doing these flowers, and then we are going to move with the green element for this particular sheet. Now with the help of same green color which we have created, mixing yellow and blue together, I am extending the stem for the rose flower that we have created, and creating 3 leaves around it. So we need to repeat this for all the rose flowers that we have. So basically one side I have created 1 leaf, another side I am creating 2 leaf, and we need to repeat the same thing. Also you can have some additional leaf in between the sheet as well, to fill the gap that we have. And after this particular step, you can add little bit of extra yellow and blue, basically more blue to make it little darker. And with this particular darker green color, we are creating the base of the red flower, little bit of sepals around it, and the extended stems like we did for the first greeting card, if you remember. So extend the stem and try to fill the rest of the area with these fine stems with different angle. So basically we have multiple twisted and tilted stems, and at the end of each stem we have one red flower. So with this particular stem you will be able to fill the rest other area that we have, and then you can have more leaves around these stems that we have created with darker green color. So whatever we did for the first one, we are exactly repeating the same kind of thing in this one as well, to make it bushier and to have more element around this particular greeting card. So multiple stems, twisted and tilted stems, and then you can have little darker leaf around these stems that we have created. This time I am creating a smaller leaf. So basically I am using tip of my brush to paint these kind of leaves, smaller and little pointed. So you just need to push your brush a little bit and move your brush towards left and right to get a leaf kind of shape like this. So pretty simple and easy to paint. So keep doing it throughout the sheet. Now we are done with this one as well. Remove the masking tape slowly and carefully. We are going to write something in between. You can write anything, any message, and I'm thinking to add few more element in the first one. I think we need some element with the darker color, so I'm using same bluish greenish color to add these small leaves like we did for the second one, and just a random strokes in between. That's it to finish. And then with the help of beautiful handwriting, you can write any message in between to turn it into a greeting card. So I'm writing something in here. The first one I'm writing best wishes, and in the second one I'm writing thank you. So that's all we needed for today's video. I hope this video is easy and simple to follow. Please do let me know if you have any kind of feedback for me, and thank you so much for watching. See you all in the next video with one more simple tutorial.